Hi, I'm Ellie.
And I'm Courtney, and we're here to present our linguistic analysis findings.
For our ELL student, we chose a pseudonym to maintain her privacy. For this student, we called her Hwan Sung. Hwan Sung is a Salisbury University sophomore. She studies ESOL as her major. She's from Chuncheon, South Korea. She began learning basic English when she was in 3rd grade and moved to the United States when she was in 9th grade with her mom, dad, and her younger brother. She graduated from a Christian high school in Texas and remembers learning about how to count numbers, say family members, and introduce herself in English when she was in elementary school. Her English teacher she had in 3rd grade taught her class interesting songs and English for them to become easily exposed to a new language. She loved her English teacher in elementary school because she tried her best to teach English in an easy and fun way. She explained that what she had learned in 3rd grade was extremely different from what she experienced when finally coming to America. One of the examples she used was whenever she asked people, "How are you?" in the streets, and they're originally supposed to respond with, "I am fine, thank you," and you. And whenever she came to the States, she realized that not everyone was as formal and didn't really answer the question exactly how she had learned.
For our data collection, we interviewed our ELL student and recorded her for around 8 minutes. After this recording, we transcribed it. We then had our student write a brief writing sample. And then we collected previously written writing samples, but they had been corrected by the Writing Center before we saw them.
This is a sample of our interview transcription. And this is our writing sample that we had her do that was brief and on the spot so that it wasn't corrected so we could see exactly how she is able to write in English.
This was in order to kind of compensate for the paper that had been corrected by the Writing Center.
Some of her strengths that we noticed in pragmatic production were that she was able to understand specific individual roles during an interview. She understood that one person was supposed to talk and then the other. She also understood most rules of conversation. While she was talking, she used polite language, and she was very just interested in what we were saying. Another thing she was able to do well was understand that each question required more than just a yes or no answer, but a specific response to go with it.
While she had those strengths, she did have a few weaknesses, specifically in pragmatic production. As far as turn taking, there was a few times when she was interrupting during the conversation and asked questions before the original question was completed and clarity could be given. Also, while her information given was relevant, the detail given wasn't as much as expected. This kind of violated the Grice's maxim of quantity in that we feel that she could have provided more information rather than a simple reply with a little detail to the question.
Some improvement strategies we discussed were to encourage an ongoing and in-depth conversation, and that would help her to practice conversation skills. Another would be to provide motivation to continue along the success of her maxims. She should use her writing skills to practice her speaking skills as well. Some of her writing skills were really, really relevant, and she answered questions much more thoroughly than in person. I think that comes with nervousness while speaking to another person, especially with a semi-new language. Another thing was to practice interviewing with other individuals, and this would kind of switch roles for her and give her the experience of what it feels like to be asking questions instead of to be the one being asked. We would have her create questions to ask for this one and have another individual respond. Hwan has the opportunity to become aware of how other individuals communicate to her in certain types of those situations, and she will also be provided with the chance to become comfortable in this new role while participating in a real-life task to help her further and encourage her abilities.
We had a lot of learning experiences out of this interview, as well as the analysis. We feel we did gain a lot regarding learning language.
Thank you so much for watching.